What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 2SG.
G.
I'm
I'm
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
and
and
this
this
is
is
Donna.
Donna.
And we're two straight guys in labor.
Wait.
We're having a baby.
Yeah, and actually,
Speaking
speaking
It's
of,
of,
Labor Day. Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
it's
about
about
labor.
labor.
well, it is here.
Hold on, there we go. Oh my gosh, how are you? Welcome back.
Oh my gosh. I know it feels like we haven't done this in a million years. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, it's our anniversary.
It is. Oh
It's our
my
one
gosh.
month anniversary. The what? I'm sorry.
I said, what did you get me?
I got you nothing. However,
Oh,
hold on, I'm gonna go off camera for this. So these
what
were
is
actually sent before like on the very first day that we were shot the very first episode, and I haven't even opened it, and I've been waiting to do it. But Molly, one of our lovely supporters sent. So Molly sends me every year. You know, like the Christmas what are those calendars called? Where you get like a
advent calendar?
yeah, that thing. Um, so Sugarfina, do you know Sugarfina?
Yes.
So good. So she sends me
Never
the
had it.
she sends me the advent calendar every year, and she sent me this. It says "Pop the champagne," and it's Sugarfina, and there's like champagne gummy bears and champagne bubbles, and then champagne more gummy bears. Oh, these are bubbly gummy bears, and these are strawberry champagne gummy bears.
I love that. That's so cute.
So I will pop this for us.
Oh my god, popping bottles. Just eat a whole container of gummy bears right now.
I could. These are really good.
Swallow it whole.
These are speaking of swallowing, they I just what?
Speaking of swallowing.
In a non-sexual way, I just swallowed a burrito like seconds before I clicked go live, y'all.
And I got to watch.
Literally, we're gonna make that the sub-only content, but here we are. So but thank you, Molly, for that. I really appreciate that. But yeah, let me try to open up one of these while we talk. So where did you go? Where have you been?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I
Don't
have
leave
been
us
all over the
again.
place. Oh, you missed me that much. No, I went up to visit my brother in Portland, which was so fun. It's about a 10-hour drive from where I live. So we just kind of road tripped up there together because he was in town visiting. And then I flew back a couple days later, but
You
it was
drove up
amazing.
there?
Mhm.
You drove up but flew down?
Yeah.
Did you like rent a car?
No, my brother drove down to visit.
So he drove
And
10,
then
20 hours?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really cute.
I love Portland.
It's a cool spot.
I
I
could
had only Oh, what?
no, go.
I was just gonna say I'd only like driven through there to do some other kind of Pacific Northwest trips, but I haven't actually gotten to explore, so it was fun to go bebop around.
I would move there. I could see myself living in Portland or like Seattle.
I could see yourself living there too because it's rainy and depressing. Just kidding.
Oh my god, is that what I give off? Is that my energy?
The dark room, the dark sweatshirt, which actually
Oh yeah, my new sweatshirt, finally. Y'all, so Livespace was so kind and sent Donna and I both sweatshirts. But Donna lives, I'm assuming that their like warehouse is in California or located close to California, because Donna got it like next day, y'all. Like you would have thought it was like Amazon Prime shipping. I because I live on the East Coast, it took about 3 months to get to me. But it's here and I'm so happy I have my Livespace. Thank you, Livespace, for the gear. I love it so much, and especially because we're going into fall. Is it technically fall right now?
no, it's not.
When's fall? When's the actual first day of fall?
That's a great question.
You can Google.
Wait, I
Wait.
think it is this month.
Oh, I was like, girl.
When is fall? I'm literally Googling when is fall. September 23rd.
Ooh.
That makes sense because the fall equinox is that day.
Gotcha. Well, look at that. I'm ready. Thank you,
Oh
Lifespace,
my
for
god.
dressing me for the fall. I literally sleep in sweatshirts. Like, I love sweatshirts.
It's so cozy.
Yeah. I was telling Donna there's this thing, and I don't know if it's like a new trend, but I never did this when I was a kid. It's cutting your hoodies. Like, they buy them to cut them so that way it creates a V-neck
Little
hoodie.
slit.
Yeah. I never did that. I did cut my. I couldn't afford American Apparel clothing back in the day. Donna and I were just talking about this and how I used to make my own American Apparel-esque clothing, but I would take shirts, y'all, and I would cut like the lowest V. This is back in my twink days, y'all, but I would cut like the lowest V. My nips were barely like covered, just
Oh my god, and you probably didn't have like any tattoos, huh?
No, it's actually funny because like I can't. Okay, I have put out photos of myself if I'm like advertising, like, hey, come see me at this event, or like if I do cons, I'll send I submit them a bunch of photos they could use, and some of the photos don't have tattoos, and they'll post it, but some people don't pay attention, and they're like, oh my gosh, they're like catches them off guard because I don't have tattoos on there, but they never clock that it's an old photo, which is why I don't have tattoos. But I play with makeup, so maybe they thought I covered it up. I don't know, but
Photoshopped him out.
no, I covered them all out. You know, Dermablend, the makeup place that has tattoo, and have you used their stuff? Dermablend makeup?
No, I don't really use a lot of makeup.
Oh, that's right. She's hashtag blessed.
Today, Jeremy's like, "Are you wearing makeup today?" And I was like, "No." But I really don't. Like, it's literally mascara and blush for me.
Yeah.
I had a makeup phase though, and it was an adventure.
What was your favorite brand of makeup?
I don't think I really had a favorite brand. I
Okay.
guess like back in middle school, I would always buy the little like MAC pot eyeshadows, and I would just have like a teal blue eyeshadow that I always wore with teal mascara.
Electric Eel?
I don't know what it was called, but
Oh.
maybe that actually kind of sounds right.
That was a real popular one. You know,
I
Max
that mm,
eyeshadows kind of got crappy.
yeah, they did.
No, you don't. Okay, well, so Mac, I'm not a fan of Mac. I'm not a fan of Mac. And like they're
Mm.
black. I love black, and shocking. And but I think everybody needs a good black in their makeup. You need a good black,
Fair.
yeah. But their black pigment is like chalk now. It's not even like a good. I hate it.
That's
You know,
unfortunate.
what really grinds my gears and stuff. Mac.
Is that your like slogan?
No, we're not gonna go on a Jeremy rant
This
today.
is not a ranting stream today.
Yeah, there's not no ranting today.
Ugh.
I had to get lot off my chest last week. Did anybody get their eyes checked in the past 2 weeks?
Checking in. Everyone report
Checking in
back.
on your eye health. Anybody get their eyes checked? Yeah, no makeup. Ariana Grande is Ariana Grande is coming out with new makeup. Did you see that?
Oh, I
Well,
didn't.
she has her makeup, but she's coming out with foundations, and I think there's like 64, 68, something around 60 foundation shades.
Wow, that's I feel like the most I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it's not. Personally, I'm a Fenty lover. I love Fenty. Have
You
you used any
know,
Fenty?
I have.
What is that a
It's
real?
actually it's the mascara I've been using lately.
Is it Fenty? Really?
It is.
I love that.
But it kind of like melts into my eyes. Like even right now, like my eyes are watering. I don't think it works well because I have pretty oily skin, so I feel like the oils, like my natural oils, kind of
Mm,
like melted off my face.
Well, I love Fenty. I love
I think
Rihanna.
it looks good though.
You do look good. That's why I was literally like, "Hey, did you put makeup on today?" We were also talking about like eyebrow. So I have furry eyebrows, y'all, and I use gel to like shape them and everything. I also get long. Do you get like a random long hair that grows out of your eye?
I get random long hairs that grow out of anywhere.
Ugh,
My fore, like you know, have you never just had a random hair?
not out of
Yeah,
like
you
anywhere.
talking about this with there's I was talking about it too, and like literally, I cannot believe I'm actually about to say this on live streaming right now. But like there was one time where like a random hair was like growing out of my stomach, just like overnight.
What? Just, like
Kidding.
where?
It was like clear, like right above my belly button. It was like a clear hair that was like 4 inches long. And I was like, where did this come
I
from?
don't understand that. I had one that grew on my ear, just like randomly on the back of my ear, and I was like brushing my long strand of hair. I don't remember what I was doing, but I think someone pulled it because they were like something shiny. They thought like something was like, like if you're out and about and like I don't know, something random got stuck to you like flying in the wind. And they saw it and they grabbed it and I was like, "Ow!" And it was a long ass like clear white hair.
Yes, that is what I'm talking
I
about.
don't understand where that comes from.
It randomly just came out of my stomach one day.
I can't. Well, so we were talking about makeup and we were talking about like I use eyebrow gel because I like to, shape my eyebrows. But I also because I actually don't grow a beard fully. Right now this is real. I do color in like there's like a little line right here that I color in, but I draw them individually because I don't grow hair. Like I can't grow a full beard yet, which is really
Oh,
upsetting.
maybe when you're older.
Maybe. But we were drawing him in and she's like, maybe you could use that brow gel. And I was like, well, girl, it needs hair to hold on to.
I didn't really think about like, oh yeah, it like darkens the hair that already exists.
Literally like drawing it in. I
I don't
can't.
know. I draw my beard on every morning and it's fine.
Have you ever done like drag makeup?
No,
Would you do drag makeup?
I would try it.
Yeah?
But I feel like is that like a weird stereotype? Like put the white girl in drag for a day. You're like, I don't know. It just
No.
is
Why don't we switch spots for one day? So like people that are watching, I could be you, you could be me.
okay.
Yeah.
But would I be you in drag or would I be
No.
you as
No, you
Jeremy?
can't be as fierce as Fifi was.
I already am aware.
Let's
I'll do
switch one
that. I'll
day.
take my little gel little gel marker.
Just wipe your mascara.
Scrape my hole. Okay, maybe that'll be a fun episode
Yeah.
in the future.
Y'all, I woke up and I was productive today, y'all. We took the dogs out for a walk. I got a haircut, y'all. I went to the hardware store. I did a lot.
Oh my god, 3
I
errands?
I That's a lot for me. I don't leave the house. That's a lot. It was beautiful outside.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I hardly did anything this morning.
Awesome. Oh my god, did you see that video of that lady that was like it's going around on Twitter right now and she was like, I basically she's talking about how like she's single and she can do all this stuff and there's nothing against like having kids and doing all that, but like like maybe one day I guess she will, but like she was like, no, I get to enjoy all this and do all this. Like today, I don't know what the plate was. She wanted to learn how to make a dish. So she was like, today I decided I'm gonna learn how to make blah blah blah, and I'm gonna watch some Real Housewives of New York. And like, the Menzies, those Menzies are like
Oh,
ripping her for it,
that's so lame.
right?
So stupid.
That's all your input. Okay, they
I mean, only because this is like still my life. Like I don't have kids, and I'm like, today I'm gonna read a book for 3 hours and play
I
video
don't see
games for
there's
another
anything.
6.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
More people
Also,
should do it.
people don't want kids. Lots of people don't want
Yeah.
kids now,
Uh-huh.
and they want us to pop out babies.
Yep. I hung out yesterday with 3 of my friends from high school, and 75% of us were like, "No kids for us, thanks."
Mm-mm.
So,
Do you want kids
but
ever?
I would make a sleigh aunt. I'm just saying.
So you want to be an aunt? You don't want to be a mom, but just an aunt?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, well, it's one of those things where obviously I don't know the Donna in 10 years, but like most likely I probably will not be having children.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I think
I'm
I'd
a
be a.
little too selfish.
Oh, I'm a whole lot selfish. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be fighting my kids for the toys. Are you kidding? And as like an adult now, I get to buy all the toys and items that I didn't get to have as a kid. Like I literally
Mhm.
live in a toy house, and I
Yeah.
love it. But like, no, I do not. I'd rather be the gunkle, the gay uncle.
I just imagine you being like, don't touch your father's Funko Pops.
Literally though, but that would be my dad, and I cannot be my dad because my dad used to collect. We all collect baseball cards growing up, and he would not let me get near his baseball cards, and I just wanted and that, like, how sad, because that's like a real bonding like experience, like, you know what I mean, and
Mm.
like he just didn't want to do it. But anyways, I really wanted those cards, and I really just wanted to look at them and touch them and like smell them. I know that sounds probably weird, but like I'm sure you like weird smells. There's smells that you
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
like book smell is really
I
nice.
love book smells. I love gasoline. I love fresh cut grass. I love it when it rains.
Oh,
I love smells. I love
mixed
comic.
all together in one smelly cocktail.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I do love getting a comic book, like an old comic book, and opening it up and smelling it.
It's a little musky,
I'm gonna go
a little
bust open a pack right now.
mildewy.
Not mildew. I'm not a mildew fan, girl. No, it's just like old papers. Yeah, everybody, if you're listening to this or
Sip your
watching,
book.
grab your nearest book and just smell it. Then they just take you back.
Okay, oh, you're
This is my girl. I don't read books. I got Dad Joke, the punny edition. Girl, the last books I read were like Goosebumps series.
oh, he's a scholar.
I used to steal Ghostbusters. I used to steal Goosebump books when I was younger. They were,
Honestly, a solid grab.
but they were literally the only books that like I could read. Not like not like actually read. Sorry, they were the only books that I could like read and get lost in, and like my imagination like went wild with it. Like I really genuinely felt like I was in these scenarios in Goosebumps. I loved them so much.
That checks out.
What do you mean?
You're a little spooky, that's all.
What? This Princess Palace?
You're just a spooky kind of guy. I don't know. Now it makes sense.
I loved
Because
it.
you were only reading Goosebumps.
Who doesn't love Goosebumps? I love Goosebumps. Or did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, again, spooky content. So, proving my point here.
I liked Rugrats.
Also kind of spooky
What?
sometimes.
Talking babies?
Oh my god, when they are trapped in the toy store and that giant robot is like coming at them in the middle of, like, it is actually terrifying.
You know what? Donna just confirmed she's only gonna be an aunt. The kids are spooky. Babies are spooky.
Babies are terrifying. God.
I used to one of the episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark used to scare me, and to this day would freak me out. With there was like this boy that got like killed in the woods, and he was cold, and he would be outside the window, and like every night the person would look outside the window and they'd be like, I'm cold. Can you imagine looking outside your window and seeing a small child say that they're cold? Oh,
Yeah, I would try to help them.
okay. Cool aunt. Sorry.
I mean, get the kid a blanket at least.
He's
maybe a hot
dead,
chocolate.
Donna. It's a ghost.
It's like it's the thought that counts though.
Oh my
know,
God. Solidarity. You're
Putting
gonna
in
wear a
that effort.
you're gonna wear a sheet with them and be like, we're ghosts together.
I'm called out here too.
I can't. Yeah. Did you ever watch like Tales of the Crypt?
No.
Is it Tales of, Tales from? Tales from the Crypt? It's of the Crypt, right? Tales of the Crypt.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I feel like I tried to watch that, but I didn't really. But other than that, I didn't watch anything other than it that was spooky.
Yeah.
I did sneak watch Silence of the Lambs when I was
Oh.
younger. Yeah. That actually scared me. Like actually.
I've never
scared.
seen it. Yeah. I know.
Thank you everybody for joining our podcast today, but this is where Donna and I's relationship ends.
You were gonna say this is where we have a watch party.
Can you imagine?
But
A watch party today on Lifespace. No, wait, really? You haven't seen it? It's really good. It's scary.
I only know of it. Yeah.
You know why it scares me too is because there's a difference in like jump scares and then like something that could really happen. You know what I mean? Like mentally, I was just like, oh my God, like someone's in the house. Oh, and night vision on anything, I can't do. Games,
Yeah, I don't like
nothing. I
that.
can't. I hate night vision. I'd rather just not see, and I'd rather just walk into the knife than see the knife coming at me. You know?
Mm. Uh, I mean, I don't know if I would want it to be pitch black, but
Did you watch Blair Witch?
I have seen that.
Okay, you watch Blair Witch before you watch Silence of the Lambs?
I don't know. Is that scary?
Blair Witch?
It
Blair Witch
didn't
was
seem
supposed to be
like
ahead of its time when it came out.
I will give it credit for that, but I
Yeah,
wasn't like super scared.
I can't.
Granted, I did watch it like in broad daylight in the middle of the day, like
I watched it at
in a very safe environment.
I watched it at night. Yeah, I guess I do like spooky. And not anymore. I can't go to movie theaters and watch spooky.
Oh, I could never.
Like jump scares. I can't do jump scares. My heart hurts. Like when people say like you're gonna give me a heart attack, like die because of a heart. I will do that. Like you scared me to death. You literally, when I get jump scared, like my chest. Why are you laughing? This is probably a medical condition that I need to get checked out, girl. But when I get scared, my chest hurts. It like I physically cramp up when I like get scared. Now it hurts.
Oh, I actually relate to it. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, when my
Like I am like almost like weirdly like an empath in that way, where I can like feel it happening to me while I'm
yeah.
watching something. Yeah.
Yeah, so I try not to do scary movies, and if I do them at like when the lights are all bright and everything. But
Do
yeah,
you have a favorite scary movie?
scary movie 1, 2, and 3. I'm just kidding. No, my favorite scary movie. I don't really know. I love all the Halloween, and I love all the Freddy Krueger. I love all those. I think probably Saw is probably my favorite franchise, but it's
Oh.
more. I don't think it's scary as it's just like psychologically like and torture and I don't know. It's just I maybe I got a kink. I don't know.
Oh my God. No. Okay. I'm really glad I asked that question today. Yeah.
But I love this Saw. I love this. I love the Saw series. What do you
I
like?
will say, I love how like innovative Jigsaw is, but
Yeah.
I don't do torture, like graphic, gory. I don't like that. I don't
Yeah,
like
the
that.
older I get, I don't like a lot of super graphic stuff. Like, I just started playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game that came out, and it's pretty graphic, the killings, which I get now why they put the mature filter on. It's
Mm,
pretty graphic, girl, like
yeah,
graphic,
I don't
yeah.
like that.
So, but
Yeah.
well, so your trip, you came back from your trip. What do you pack a lot for your trips? Actually, you packed a huge suitcase when we I forgot about this. Y'all, let me tell y'all. We so Donna and I have only met once in person, y'all, and it was at our friend's Red's bachelor party. And we were there for like what, 4 days? Was it 4 days, I think?
Yeah, it was 4 days.
4 days, y'all. I brought just the essentials, and I knew we were going to be in a smaller car, and so I was like, all right, we have to have 4 people in here, 4 luggage, plus blankets, plus pillows, plus we have to go get grocery shopping. So I was like, all right, like I'm gonna like pack smaller and only the essentials. So when I tell you, I brought a little tiny little suitcase and like jammed that shit in. Donna comes out, y'all, just sitting at the bench. The suitcase was as tall as me. It was huge. So please take us.
Literally the biggest. It's the biggest suitcase I own.
It was massive. I was like, girl, what? Who's in here?
To be fair, I had to pack a lot of stuff. I fit my pillow in there. I fit my sheets in there.
We
I
didn't
fit
go
everything.
anywhere. I could. So take us through your process of packing.
Oh, you would actually be so proud. I legit brought my little mini carry-on
Oh,
suitcase. So,
your
yeah.
brother got
I
lucky.
was I mean, because I also knew I was flying back and not checking a bag, so I had no other choice. But no, I don't think I did anything wrong bringing my big ass suitcase. I do overpack though in terms of clothes, like because you never know.
I used to do
What's the
that.
Yeah, like what's the weather gonna be like? What vibe am I feeling that day? What if
No.
this shirt gets dirty and so now the pants I was gonna wear with that shirt, I can't wear those pants, so now I have to have backup pants and a backup shirt in case that happens?
I used to do that. I used to do that all the time. I would bring like 3 different pairs of shoes for like if it's a 2-day weekend. I was like, well, what if I want like a walking shoe, or maybe my feet are gonna get hot and I'll have a flip flop, or maybe I don't know, sandals while I'm sleeping and walking around the hotel. I don't know, something stupid. But I used to pack like that, like everything that I possibly could think of because I had have options, and then now I can't. It's just too much. And then it's overwhelming. And then I'm going to take forever to get ready because there's so many options versus
Mm.
now I just pack a bunch of black, mix it together, and then hit it. It's so much easier.
That does make sense for you.
But it's less stress because then, like, you're going to get in your head of, like, okay, but I did bring this. Should I put this on instead? And then you're going to take forever. And this is like, nope, this is what I have. This is it. Also,
Take forever.
I didn't say you did. I'm saying like in general, like when you're like thinking in your head, you're like, oh, okay, but I did bring this. Wait, I brought this one too. Maybe I like this one more because now you have options to actually ponder about.
Whatever.
The only thing that I do bring a lot of are my toiletries.
I'm like the opposite with that. I'm like bringing the smallest little toothpaste and like
I have to have
bring nothing.
my hair, my mouthwash, my hair. I bring my toupee.
My 4 wigs for the 3-day weekend.
I need my wig stands. No, I bring like all my hair products, all my eye products, all of my face products. I bring my body wash and shampoo. I don't like using hotel stuff. So
Yeah.
I always bring my shampoo and body. If I don't, then I will always buy it there. I have to have mouthwash with me. Yeah,
I
lotions,
love that. Oh
eye
my gosh, you're
creams,
the go-to guy.
lip stuff. What's one product that you cannot travel without?
That I can't travel without?
Yeah.
Um, Toothpaste, I guess, is probably like the number one, but it is also easy to get if you forget it.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a specific product that I'm not willing to switch it up if I have to, I guess.
Oh, I think I bring lip stuff. A nice rouge.
My fire engine red.
I like to bring. I have to have like chapstick or something.
Yeah. But again, it's like if I don't bring it, like you said, I'll just go buy it. So I don't
Oh, she's
freak
rich.
out.
Oh,
I guess honestly, most important is I better have a phone charger. That's probably the most important thing.
oh my God. So the last con that I did, I was in Tennessee, y'all. I did Anime Blues Con. Shout out Anime Blues Con. Love them. They I was doing a bunch of like panels and stuff there, and the plan was because I was busy the week before. I forgot what I was making. I was doing something, creating something, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna bring my laptop with me, and then I'll edit all the photos and everything there for the slideshows for the panels. And I brought I brought the wrong charger for my laptop, so I only had a little bit of battery on there, and I'm like, what is this charger for? Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's this huge ass charger. I get home and Michael's like, I can't find the charger for my breathing machine. I took the breathing machine charger.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know. I was like, wow, what is this? But I took it the whole time. He didn't say anything. So those of you that don't know, my husband snores like really, really bad. And he went to the doctor and they gave him like this machine to help him breathe better at night. And then like once he has this machine on, it's fine. He doesn't like snore at all. But I took the charger while I was gone so he couldn't use his breathing machine.
Is that attempted murder?
He's living. He's fine. He had a freaking snore that night.
Honestly, he just got to snore for 4 days.
Yeah,
He probably slept hella good.
Oh my God. But like honestly, why is that near my laptop? Like why is that not with the breathing machine? Because it wasn't near the breathing machine like at all. Oh my God, I'm crying.
That is so funny.
And I was like, I don't know what your charger looks like, dude. Why would I have this charger? And I have like I'm sure we all have like a cord drawer, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just assumed like maybe it was like a random cord that came out of there or something. I don't know. And so I just grabbed it. I thought it was my laptop charger. They looked similar.
Oof.
He's
That's
fine.
a silly
He's great.
mistake.
Yeah. Well, that's his fault. He also doesn't. He leaves his stuff around the house too. Like he makes fun of me because I'm like, "Where's my keys? Where's my wallet?" Which I do lose a lot. But he will lose like his glasses. He lost his what is that called? The iPhone Watch, whatever they're called. I'm not an Apple user. Whatever that Apple thing is on his wrist.
Yes.
He's lost one, so then he got a new one because he didn't want to find the other one. And I was like, "Can't you just call those things like and find it?"
Oh, there is like a find your device thing.
Well, he didn't find it. He got a new one.
Oh.
I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Well, hey, if he finds the other one, tell him to hook it up.
Oh, okay. I
I
can't.
feel like honestly though, me and Michael are like pretty similar in a lot of ways. Like Chris is the one who will like leave the house and he'll like have everything ready to go, and then I'm the one who's like, wait, I need one more thing, or I forgot this inside. Or one time we were driving to the airport and he's like, oh, do you want to just check to make sure you have your ID? And I'm like, I have my ID, of course.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
I actually wound up checking and I didn't have it. So we were still like right next to our house, but
Your airport?
yeah.
You live right next to the airport?
No. Well, we do have a tiny airport in our town, but the
Oh,
main
okay.
airport I use is like an hour away.
You had to go back that far?
No, we were still like in the area. We were still in our
Oh.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know you
Before I
can fly.
realized.
You can fly without your ID.
Oh.
Let me tell you about this, y'all. So, just recently, where was I at? Another con, Chicago. I think it was Chicago. I um could not. I fly with my passport, y'all. My like New York State ID expired. Well, now it's not expired, but it expired, and I like never renewed it because I had my passport and I travel everywhere with my passport. And I had my passport in one of my jacket pockets. Um, and I knew it was in there. Like I knew it was in there. Like so, I have this. My lifestyle is very like it's like an organized mess. Like it's can be messy, but I know exactly where everything's at. If just don't touch the mess. And so we had an inspection on our building, and we were like cleaning up everything, and I was like, where is my passport? I gotta find it. I have like a trip. I have to go to this con. We can't find it. I started panicking, and I was like, maybe I could expedite it and pay overnight, but I couldn't because I didn't have an international flight. So I was like, we got to go get like a new state ID. So I went to the DMV, got a new state ID. So I'm carrying this little paper around. I go up to the airport, y'all. I'm there like hours early because I want to make them like, make sure that they know like I'm serious. I got to get on this plane. Like, this is me. I brought all my documentation. They take you through like extra security and like make sure
Mm.
you're good. And let me tell you, when I got there, y'all, mind you, I haven't left my house since like the pandemic, like traveled really. I get to the airport, and the very first thing when I give my ID to the person, or not my ID, my little paper ID, I give them paper ID. And it's like, sorry, I know I don't have my ID. So I was told I can come here to TSA early, and they could check everything. And the girl goes, Fifi? And I was like, oh my God.
And you're like, yeah.
Well, of course I was like milking it because I didn't want any stress about traveling. International or not internationally traveling, so I was like, yep, hey girl. Like I lost my ID. And so
Oh
they put
my
me
god.
through the thing, and they're checking all my stuff. They're very, very nice. But prior to that, I told Michael, I was like, I know it's in my pocket. Where's the pockets? Or where's the pocket? Did you check the jacket or the pockets like before you like pack stuff up? So Michael got brand new, like the vacuum pack sealed laundry stuff.
Yeah.
So he got those, and he vacuum packed all of our winter coats because it was starting to get warmer outside. Vacuum packed everything. And I was like, check those bags. And I was like, because I know that I had it in there. And he goes through there, checks it. Nothing's in there. He was like, nope, everything's clear. And I was like, fuck. So we lost my password. Great, lovely. So I go to Chicago, y'all. I land, I get through all my security and everything. We're picking up my suitcase, and I went to go reach for my phone. And so in my jacket pocket, I go in there to pull out my phone, and all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? My fucking passport was in the jacket the entire time. And I mean the entire time that I told the lady that I didn't have my ID and to stand through extra security. So like in my head I'm thinking, y'all didn't TSA sucks because y'all didn't check shit. If my
Yeah.
passport was in my pocket and I told y'all I had no identification. Like what? So Michael doesn't look. Michael doesn't check shit. He doesn't. So that's why he lost his charger.
Oh, that was you getting back at him.
Period.
Just-
You ain't breathing tonight. Just kidding.
Oh my.
Good.
Which pillow are you gonna suffocate him with this time?
I'm just kidding. Is there a place that you want to travel to?
Oh, I think top of the list. I really want to go to Japan.
Yes. Let's
That's
go to
a place
Japan together.
could you imagine?
Let's do a podcast there.
Oh my god, under the cherry blossoms.
And we can get kimonos and everything.
Maybe.
You wouldn't do that? They actually like
Actually,
they actually appreciate people appreciating their
oh
culture.
well,
and
then
everything.
then I'm down.
I think
for
that's
sure.
a big thing with well, we're both Filipino, but I feel like a lot of Asians, we don't mind. We want to share our culture with people.
Yeah, sometimes it's like forced upon you in a way.
Like I want people to embrace it and have fun. I obviously not mock it, but like yeah, no, we want to share it. But yeah, we should do that. That'd be fun.
That would be very fun.
It's very expensive there.
Yeah, sub goal to get us to Japan.
Actually, we are gonna put a sub goal up. We haven't launched it yet, y'all, but our goal is to get 100 subs. When we hit 100 subs, we're gonna do the hot wing challenge, y'all.
Ugh.
And that's gonna be
Hopefully
sub
that
only
covers
content.
my hops.
That's gonna cover her medical bills.
Hospital bills.
I hope it's only $500, girl.
Let me pick my insurance plan at work first before we do that.
Yep. Well, we'll announce when we do that sub goal. But that's one of the sub goals that we want to do. Another sub goal that we want to do is a bake off. I suggested.
Oh, yeah, that was a good idea.
I think a bake off would be great.
I agree.
So, do you know how to cook? Bake?
Bake. My grandma was a huge baker, and so like every year we make cinnamon rolls, and like we used to like make like hundreds of cookies for different fundraisers. You know,
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah, I want to bake. But I want like nailed it style. Maybe we can have like the subs. We have the subs vote on which cake that we make.
Okay, and like how to decorate it.
And then we gotta nail it.
But I think also we should have like the exact same ingredients to use.
Of course, yeah. What do you mean?
I'm just
Donna's
mean,
not
knowing-
allowed to use eggs, milk, or flour.
to decorate it. Like because you're a crafty one. You know, you're a crafty one. I could see you pulling out little foam pieces or something and like splitting it into like a crazy massive thing.
We gotta be able to eat it, girl. You think I'm gonna make you eat
know.
foam? Here's
No.
some insulation foam for a
How are
cake.
you gonna? I'm not gonna eat your cake anyways.
Michael can eat my cake.
I bet he does.
I can't.
And Chris can eat mine.
Oh my god. I can't. We were talking to one of our friends. This actually segues into the next question. Is speaking of our significant others, the tech show, who's a friend of I think everybody that listens to this podcast. Well, maybe not a friend, but we do all know him. Yeah.
No.
He asked, "What qualifies for a good gift for a significant other?"
Mm.
Does Chris like gifts?
He actually is one of those guys that like hates his birthday, like like hates Christmas. Like he just thinks it's more of like capitalism, you know, like all that kind of stuff.
Isn't that
like,
what we're living in, though?
yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of nice because then I don't have a lot of pressure on myself to give gifts.
Yeah.
But I actually really like giving gifts, but just like I like doing like small meaningful things, you know? Like it doesn't have to be something crazy, but I don't know. Like the random, like I was thinking of you when I saw this kind of gift.
Yeah, I like those.
That's what I like.
Michael and I don't. No, I lied. Actually, I do give Michael gifts. Michael got me Michael got me these Logitech G Fits, which I love, by the way. Like I highly recommend if you guys like little like earbud thing. I use them for streaming. I use them for when I'm out and about, but they're great. Anyways, he bought them for, I think they're like maybe close to 300, maybe
Oh, I was like 3.
$3. Um, on Temu,
Oh
Sheen,
God. On Wish.
AliExpress. Yes, we're just naming all of them. Wow, there's a lot.
Oh, I think they're all actually the same,
Same person
technically.
or same
I
person.
think it's the same thing, just
It,
under a different
it
name.
might be. But either way, he got me these. But we were talking about it, and this is the last time Michael got me a gift from like, it's been years since Michael's got me a gift. But he gets mad
Oh,
because he says something really hard to shop for. I'm also the type, is Chris like this?
you've said this before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If there's something I
'cause you
like, I'll
have
just
it.
buy it.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, I don't. I do like gifting though.
Yeah, it's fun. I like
Yeah.
seeing other people's reactions.
Yeah.
And actually, it kind of works out for me because my birthday is April 16th and my brother's birthday is April 18th. So it kind of like gets the attention off me and then I can like go straight into like having fun stuff for him. So I like doing that.
My sister and I have close birthdays.
Do you?
Yeah. She's October 1st. I'm October 10th.
Mm,
So
same month.
yeah. So for 9 days, we're the same age.
It's actually so my brother and I, whenever we would go to parties or we'd be in social gatherings, we would claim to be twins. And we had this bit where like if anyone asked us our birthday, we'd say like it's because our birthday at the same time and we had a day that we picked out. It's the 17th, right between our birthdays. And then people would be like, oh my God, like they totally are twins.
Mm-mm.
And like there was one event we went to where there were legitimately 2 other sets of twins. And so my friend's husband like was like making a speech and he's like, "Oh my God, we have 3 sets of twins at this party. That's crazy." And everyone really thought that we were twins.
Nobody thought my sister. People thought my sister was my girlfriend.
Oh, that does happen to me too.
Yeah, they thought she was my girlfriend. We don't look anything alike. I look more Filipino. My sister looks more Portuguese. But my sister also
Mm.
has like dark olive skin too and green eyes. And then I'm like
Okay,
glowing with
gorgeous.
brown. No, she's gorgeous. Screw her. She was also smart. Ugh.
Like,
But my
God.
sister's book smart. She's not street smart. I'm street smart. She's not.
Mm.
I'm not book smart, but she's. You know what? Okay, I lied. If I apply myself, sure.
Uh-huh.
But my brain doesn't work that way anymore.
Yeah, who's applying themselves these days?
No. I'm gonna sit at home and watch Real Housewives of New York.
Oh yeah. And
Confession:
baking whatever and baking.
I have never seen a Real Housewives episode.
Me
Oh
neither.
my god!
Should we watch it?
No.
Okay.
I used to in Chicago perform at this place called Spin Nightclub, and they would bring in housewives all the time. And I remember I had to perform as, oh my gosh, what's her name? Oh my god, the Countess. She had a song, and they wanted me to perform as the Countess singing her song. And it was, I mean, I got paid stupid money for it, so I said yeah. But like, I was like, I can't stand them. Oh, and then who's the blonde one with the wig? Kim with Nene. Anyways, she was
I don't
there.
know any of these people.
They was like old. These are old. I don't even know if she's on still. But she also came to the club and we had to work that one too. And she was like
Oh.
I don't think she was sober that night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say that. It was very eventful. I was like, "Oh my goodness." Wild times, y'all. Wild
Okay.
times.
Wow,
But
those housewives getting out in the town.
yeah, they're not my favorite people, but
Mm.
a check is
We
a
could start
check.
our own housewives show.
I'm not a housewife though.
No, we're 2 straight guys. We're not
Yeah.
housewives.
Yeah. That's like Michael's goal is to be a housewife.
Sometimes I'm torn between wanting that for myself, but feminism.
Period. Thank you.
You know, the shoes on my feet. I thought.
I just saw some shoes today when we were walking the dogs, and I was like, you know what? I want to buy myself a pair of shoes, but I don't go anywhere, so you wouldn't see them. But like,
Mm.
Yeah. When's the last thing you bought for
Yes.
yourself?
The last thing I bought for myself, well, technically I bought 2 books, but
Yeah.
also technically I bought 2 pairs of overalls.
Overalls. You're an overall. Oh wait, you showed me a picture, the green ones.
Yeah, they're both green, but not the same green. And you know what? I'm actually not an overall girly, but I've been wanting to be one. So I'm gonna try it out for a bit, and if I hate it, then I wasted some money. But what else is new?
I
So
like overalls. I had a pair of shocking black overalls that I loved. I loved them so much. And I don't know if they shrunk or maybe I grew. Probably a little bit of both, but it was before the pandemic that I had it, and I was actually really, really tiny in the pandemic. But I put them on, and you know how they button up on the side? Like the overalls, it split, bitch.
oh,
My entire pant just went, and I was like, oh,
oh my god.
my thighs ripped.
You have been baking cakes.
I did you just call me fat?
About cakes again.
Gosh, thanks, Donna.
That is not what I was saying.
I can't.
Uh,
So I saw a TikTok that there might be an NSYNC reunion. Were you an NSYNC fan?
oh, when I heard the news,
Oh, so you have
I
heard
almost
this.
yes. My brother and I were actually talking about this. I was and kind of still am a very huge NSYNC stan. I liked NSYNC more than Backstreet Boys
Mm-hmm.
at the time. Now I like them both equally. But
Mm-mm.
I'm going. I'm going. I don't care what I have to do to get there, but I will
Should
be
that
seeing NSYNC.
should that be our podcast? Sub goal, get us to NSYNC.
Oh,
Just kidding.
live stream the NSYNC concert.
Get us to NSYNC in Japan.
Oh, that would be so sick.
Who's your favorite member?
I was always a JC girly.
Yeah, me too. I love JC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something about him.
he could sing.
My brother and I actually had the NSYNC like puppet dolls stand things.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I I don't remember which one I had. I'm pretty sure I had JC and he had Justin.
The no strings attached ones.
Yeah,
So
I think.
we could not afford those dolls when we were younger. I wasn't allowed to have the dolls because they're dolls, and that was girly, and boys couldn't have the girly stuff in my house. So I wasn't allowed to have the dolls. But my sister loved NSYNC and she wanted the dolls, but we couldn't afford the dolls. So I think I told you this. I handmade my sister NSYNC dolls individually, and I got them all little stands, and they were all like stuffed. My grandma used to teach me how to like make dolls and sew and stuff by hand, and so I decided that my sister really wanted these dolls and we can't get them for her, so I made my sister the NSYNC dolls.
That is really precious.
Isn't it cute? I remember I
Oh my
took
god.
yarn and I made Justin's little ramen noodle hair and
Noodle
everything.
hair.
I made the denim. I ripped apart one of my denim shorts and I made the denim jacket and I put bleach on it so that way it was like the bleach denim jumpsuit that they had, like the two-piece. Yeah,
Oh,
no, I did all that for
okay,
my sister.
crafty.
Yeah. NSYNC was also one of the first concerts I've seen.
I've never seen them. That's so cool.
Yeah, we went to the No Strings Attached tour. Yeah.
I had a NSYNC themed birthday party one year.
Oh, that's
It was
exciting.
actually during No Strings Attached. And I remember my brother going back to gift giving. I opened this shoebox and I I take off the lid and it's filled with corn nuts, just like a bunch of corn nuts. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then he had taped the NSYNC CD like to the lid, so I took it off and I didn't realize that it was actually the NSYNC CD he got me.
That's
But
funny. I love
but
that.
yeah, we had like decorations and like table centerpieces and like NSYNC streamers and
I love that. NSYNC was one of my first CDs I bought too. Actually, my first CDs
Mm.
were that I personally bought was Christina, Britney, NSYNC, and Backstreet Boys. Those four.
that
But I feel
checks
like
out.
those four have to go together.
Yeah, it's like a set.
Yeah,
a
you
box
gotta.
set.
Yeah, yeah. But my first CD. Did I ever tell you about my very first CD I ever had?
Maybe.
So it was when you brought your parents to work or to school. When you brought your parents to school, and
I was very confused.
somebody, this is elementary school, somebody's dad was like, what is it for the radio? A voice jockey or whatever, whatever. They were on the radio, someone's dad, and they did like trivia and they were giving away CDs. And I didn't even have like a CD Walkman or anything. I had nothing I could play the CD on. I just was like, ooh, a CD. And we had to do trivia, and I was like, I'm getting this CD, let me tell you. So we do the trivia. I win, and he has 3 CDs that you could pick from. And I didn't know any of these people. And all I saw was this one in the center that was like shiny, silvery, like rainbow. And I was like, ooh, that's beautiful. I want that CD. So I grabbed it and I came home and I showed my parents, and they're like, where did you get this? And then I was like, I won it at school. I was like, how are we going to listen to this? Can we like put it in the computer or something? It was Reba McEntire. It's my first ever CD.
And you felt on top of the world, I
was
bet.
so happy. I never listened to the CD, but yeah, it was Reba McEntire was my very first fucking
Oh.
CD.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Oh my god, trivia though, slay.
I don't
Good
remember
job.
what the trivia was, but I just knew that I was getting one of those. They were just so shiny and pretty. That's just like when I would go to like Walgreens and buy the tape cassettes. You know what I mean? So like CDs were like
Yeah.
brand new, which I feel really old thinking like CDs are like during our time like that they came out. But I would go to Walgreens where they had like the big orange sticker that's like 99 cents, Britney Spears, Baby One More Time cassette. And I would do that. But yeah, that was my first CD.
That's so cute. I love it.
Oh, Reba. I can't.
Well, my brother and I used to make like mixtapes. You know, when you would like
On the radio.
yeah, and you would have to like press record at the right time and
Mhm.
like record it onto a tape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
would do
was
the same
cute.
thing. It would work better though. I don't know if this helped you, but it would work better for us if they did like the nightly countdown for like the top 40 songs, because they would do an
Mm.
intro and they'd be like, next up, hitting the 10 spot, we have Britney Spears with Sometimes. Sometimes and then you go right into it and you're like, yes, I got the whole song.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
smart. We were on it.
That's so funny.
We had mixtapes galore. I also did when we did get CDs, I'm sure you are too, from the generation of LimeWire and Morpheus. And I didn't use Napster though. I used LimeWire, FrostWire. There was another one I don't remember, but I did use all those.
I pretty much only exclusively use LimeWire.
Yeah, and you were lucky if you got a song that didn't say AOL Music first listen. I hated that.
Uh,
I think my Crazy in Love by Beyonce actually had AOL Music. And you know what? Is I used to make drag queens their mixes. Like when I first came out, before I ever performed, I was a backup dancer and I would make clothes, and then I would do mixes on the side for people. And so I would have to use that to download stuff. And I would laugh so hard when the queens would be like, "Oh, I can make a mix." And then they're performing, and then it says AOL Music on the fucking club speakers. Although now, you know what? That's kind of camp. That would be like super camp to do now. But
hey, bust out your old tapes.
back then, we were like, "Oh, you couldn't buy this? You had to rip this shit." So yeah, it was fun.
When you're balling on a budget,
I love it.
I respect it.
So I think that's all. I think we answered all the questions and everything today. Yeah, NSYNC reunion. Yeah, no, that went fast. Well, I'm
Oh my
glad you're
God.
back.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here too.
Yeah.
Missed ya.
Okay. So
Hey.
no, I was like, wait, you can't. We were going to stream y'all from her brother's house.
hmm
Yeah, and have her bring everything, but she only brought a small luggage this time, so we decided not to do
How
it.
could I fit it all?
So, but
I would
we're-
have brought my big luggage though, if
Yeah.
I needed to.
well, we're back, y'all, and we will be back every Monday. So thank you all for joining us and listening to us and watching us. I really appreciate it. Do not forget that every Wednesday we have our new episodes up on Spotify and on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you want to listen to it, you can listen to it. If you're on Spotify, please like and rate us, give us 5 stars or 0, whatever. Just interact with us. Give us that traction, baby. And then follow us on all of our socials at 2SGPodcast. And I think that's it. Donna, anything else?
No. Nope. Nothing.
Awesome. Well, you all have a fantastic and lovely, iconic day. All right, bye.
Bye.